Hi there, it's Chris from Rat Race Rebellion, and I'm here with the newest installment to our series about how to find remote jobs with big companies. Today, I want to show you how to find real remote jobs with Harley-Davidson. I don't know where you live. Tomorrow's the first day of spring, and here in Connecticut, it's still cold, but because it says spring on the calendar, the motorcycles are out in force. And so that made me think it's time. It's time to talk about Harley-Davidson. Before I do that, I do want to remind you, if you like this video, please take a second to give us a thumbs up. That helps us a lot here in the YouTube algorithms. Also, if you haven't already done so, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. We will make sure that you get great information about how to find and land remote jobs with real companies. When you do subscribe, be sure to click on the little bell icon, and that will notify you whenever we upload fresh content. So let's head over to the Harley-Davidson website to get started. We're here now at harley-davidson.com. It's harley-davidson.com. And I always like to start at the company homepage. If you've seen others of these videos in the series, you know that I do this because companies oftentimes change the layout of their websites, and rather than bookmarking their careers page, knowing how to navigate from the homepage is just a really clean way to make sure that you're not going to be frustrated by hitting 404 errors or page no longer exists. The other thing that does is it helps you proceed with confidence, knowing that whatever page you end up on to apply for the job, you got there through the company homepage, and therefore it is a reliable and legitimate job that you're applying for. So let's start by taking a look at the top of the page to see if they have any links that lead to an obvious careers page, something that says work with us or careers or employment or jobs, and we don't see that here. So we go to the bottom of the page, which is the second best place to check. And under About Us, you'll see a careers link. So let's click on that. And okay, and we're still in the Harley-Davidson site. And I do like to, as you know, if you've seen these videos, scroll down and see if there's any information there that's going to help people through the application and onboarding process. And on this Harley-Davidson page, I'm seeing pretty general information, nothing there that's going to give you an inside scoop. So I'm going to go ahead and click on View Job Openings, and let's see where that takes us to. And there are no jobs listed there, so let's click on View Open Positions. All right, now we have all of the open jobs with Harley-Davidson. Currently, the company has 58 open positions, and they're going to run the gamut. Some will be on-site, some will be off-site. And you can see that unlike some of the other corporate sites that I've shown you in this series, Harley does not have an extended or advanced filtration system. So you have to work with what they've given you. And in this case, that means entering the word remote in the location field. So let's do that. And then click on Filter. And that's going to bring up all of the remote positions that Harley-Davidson currently has listed. And don't be alarmed that these all seem to be higher level positions, because they have all kinds of jobs available. They just swap out, they change them as things become available. We post them pretty regularly on the Rat Race Rebellion site when they have customer service or collections types positions open. So this is a company that you're going to want to check back on a regular basis. One thing I do want you to notice is some of the positions are listed as remote in Wisconsin. Others are listed remote US. And we have one here, remote in Toronto, Ontario, Canada as well. I'm interested to learn whether these listings that say remote Wisconsin or have a state attached to them are actually hiring in that state only. At first blush, it looks like that might be the case because it says remote US or remote Wisconsin US, but that could also mean that the jobs were listed by a different person and they just handle things in a different way. So I'm just going to click on this first one that says remote Wisconsin and see if there's any language in there that would give us a definitive answer to that question. All right, let's see. Remote. Yes. Okay. Right here. This remote role is not tightly linked to a physical location and provides flexibility in where, when, and how you accomplish your work. And then it gives some information about having a dedicated distraction-free office and a good internet connection. Okay, so it would seem that if it does indicate Wisconsin, that was just the way somebody entered it in, and they're not exclusively hiring in Wisconsin. So the other thing I want to do is just check to see if they're using applicant tracking software. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on a different position here. Not that the first one would have been fine, but I had already closed out. And I'm going to click on the Apply Now button. I want to do this to see if they're using ATS, applicant tracking software, and if they are, we should see a change up here in the address bar. So let's click on Apply Now. And yes, they are using applicant tracking software. In this case, they're using SuccessFactors.com. That's good to know. That means that if you apply for a position with Harley-Davidson, remote or otherwise, your application is going to be going in through a third-party applicant tracking software. It's most important that you know this because it means that you are going to have or should have a resume that is optimized for applicant tracking software. Software has a different way of going through a resume than a human being does. It considers it all data and it parses that information and breaks it down into categories and then ranks and rates the resume or application and decides which applicants actually make it into the hands of a decision maker and which ones die on the table. So you're going to want to make sure if you're applying for a job with Harley-Davidson that your resume is optimized to beat the bots. We cover all of that in Module 8 of our free online course about how to find and land legitimate remote jobs. I will include a link to Module 8 in the description below in this video, or you can find that and all of the other modules right on the ratracerebellion.com site. Once you go to ratracerebellion.com, just look in that top menu and you'll see free work from home job finding course. If you click on that link, it will bring you through to a description, just a mini description of each module. And you'll see that Module 8 is build a work from home resume that will beat the bots. All you have to do is click on that and it will bring you right through to a very comprehensive video about what applicant tracking software is, how it works, why companies use it, and why it's so important that you have a bot-friendly resume. So that's it. That's everything you need to know about how to find all of the remote jobs with Harley-Davidson at any given time. Just follow those steps and you can get there within just a matter of seconds to see what they have available. I hope you enjoyed the video. I do want to encourage you, if you have any questions or comments, to drop them below into the comments section. We do look at them on a regular basis and we try to answer everybody's questions or respond to their comments as promptly as possible. If you're serious about finding a legitimate work from home job, definitely head over to the ratracerebellion.com website where we post screened legitimate work from home jobs 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. While you're there at the site, take a look in the upper right-hand corner of any page and you'll find a link to subscribe to our free email newsletter. You can do that. You can unsubscribe at any time, but it's a great way to get information from us directly into your inbox about current remote jobs that we've screened and vetted for you. That's it. Everybody have a wonderful day. I look forward to hearing your success stories soon. Bye-bye.